June B. Palgwe Form number 4. This will be half speed. The first time through, we will talk through it. The second time will be played at regular slow speed for you to follow along. The first move has your hands checked at your right hip. You move your foot into a back stance. Your bottom hand, your right hand, is going to be in a fist facing upward at your right hip. Your left hand is going to be above it with the palm facing down, but also in a fist. Your first move will be a combination outside middle block with your left hand and a high block with your right hand looking toward the left. After that, you are going to use your right hand and come up underneath your left hand in an uppercut. Then, using your left hand and straightening your feet so they're both facing forward, you're going to do an outward knife hand strike or a reverse technique knife hand strike to the left. You're going to repeat on the right. Now your left hand is going to be at your left hip, palm upward but in a fist. Your right hand will be directly above it, also in a fist, facing downward. You're going to move into a back stance looking to your right. Now you're going to do a combination outside middle block and high block at the same time, facing slightly towards your right. Now, using your left hand, you are going to come underneath your right and do an uppercut, as if you're holding the head or shoulder of somebody with your right hand and you're uppercutting into the chin of that person. Now, straightening your feet forward, you're going to use your right hand and do an outward knife hand strike to the right. Your left hand returns to your hip. Now, moving forward, you're going to take a slight step into a back stance with your left foot. You're going to do a double knife hand block middle. You're going to step forward with your right foot and kick. You're going to do a push block with your left hand. Do a spear hand with your right. You're going to check your right hand behind your back. You're going to do a spinning back fist. Make sure it's at your temple level. And then step forward and punch and key up. 3/4 turn, back to a standing position. You're going to repeat. Your right hand is going to be at your right hip. Your left hand is going to be directly above it, both in a fist. You're going to be in a back stance towards your left. You're going to move into an outside middle block and high block at the same time. Then you're going to take your right hand and uppercut underneath the left hand. And then you're going to take the left hand and do an outward knife hand strike to the left. Your feet should be forward at this point. Now, moving your feet into a back stance to the right. Repeat on the other side. Your left hand will come to your left hip. Your right hand will be directly above it. You will do a combination outside middle block and high block. Now you're going to do an uppercut underneath that. Straighten your feet forward and do an outward knife hand strike. Moving forward into a back stance with your left foot forward. Do a double knife hand block. Step forward and do a front kick. Now without moving your feet, you're going to do a left hand push block at about chest level, and then a right hand spear hand right above it, about chest level. Your right hand will come behind your head. You're going to do a spinning back fist, and then step forward and punch and key up. Do a 3/4 turn into a horse stance or a side stance. You're going to do a slow 5-second count low block. And then with only shifting your feet but not moving them, you're going to shift into a reverse middle punch with your right hand. Return to the side stance. Now with your right hand, you're going to do a 5-count low block. Now shifting that right foot slightly, you're going to step forward to the right and do a reverse middle punch. Come on. June B. Palgwe Form number 4. Ready? Begin. Come on.